So we're just over, 2 weeks now from Election Day, and early voting is already underway in many states. Millions of you have already cast your ballots. Both Vice President Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are pushing into the home stretch here, campaigning in key battleground states. Trump spent the weekend in Pennsylvania, where, take a look at this, he worked a 15-minute shift at a closed McDonald's. While at the drive-thru window, Trump was asked by CBS News if he would consider raising the minimum wage. This was his response.
Well, I think these people work hard, they're great, and I just saw something, a process that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to see. These are great franchises and produce a lot of jobs, and it's great. And great people working here, too.
Okay, didn't answer the question. Meantime, Harris spent her birthday weekend focused on events in Michigan and Georgia. While in Detroit, Harris explained why she's recently shifted her strategy to more rapidly respond to remarks made by Trump.
He's becoming increasingly unstable and unhinged, and it requires that response. I think the American people are seeing it, witnessing it in real time, and we must take note of the fact that this is an individual who wants to be president of the United States.
CBS News campaign reporter Katrina Kaufman joins me here in Studio 57 to kick off the week and talk all about this. Katrina, great to see you, as always. We saw Trump in his McDonald's moment,
yes,
but also over the weekend he made some pretty vulgar remarks about Harris. How are voters responding to that? Is it likely to have any impact?
So, yes, he made vulgar comments about Harris. He also went on an almost 15-minute tangent at a Pennsylvania rally about golf legend Arnold Palmer and his manhood. And Errol, this is coming at a time when Trump is supposed to be making his closing arguments to the voters, according to his campaign. And with voters, from talking to them, they're really split on this kind of rhetoric. Some of them are very energized by it. They engaged in a call and response with him at the rally where they filled in an expletive about the Biden-Harris administration. And then there are others that I speak with where they really don't get behind these kind of remarks. They don't like this kind of rhetoric, but they're still supporting Trump because they feel that his policies will be better for their lives.
And the family of Arnold Palmer said that he would not have appreciated the remarks that Trump made or his character. So strange to bring that up. New campaign finance numbers, though, are showing that Harris is out fundraising Trump. I believe she set a record, raising $1 billion in the fall quarter. Strategically, what does that mean in this home stretch?
I mean, it means a lot of things. She's breaking records with this fundraising, but, you know, she's also had a much shorter campaign than any candidate. So she's got a lot of catching up to do, and this money is crucial for her right now for reaching hard to reach and infrequent voters. She has a lot of scheduled ad buys for TV and radio that she needs to pay for. It also frees her up to campaign. Trump is still attending fundraisers, and Harris has this cachet, so she's able to stay on the road connecting with voters.
Now, Trump is connected to cash as well. You've got Elon Musk, in fact, offering massive payment to swing state voters if they enter some kind of petition for his pro-Trump PAC. Is this legal? A lot of folks are questioning whether this is above board or not.
That is a really good question, Errol, and it's questionable. Basically, what you're talking about is Elon Musk is offering $1 million to registered swing state voters that sign a petition from his super PAC. And in a way, he's sort of skirting a federal law a little bit that says that you can't offer or accept payment to register to vote or to vote because he's asking registered voters to sign the petition. But there's also an incentivization there to register to vote. Some lawyers say this is a gray area. Others say he's already crossing the line. But the reality is, too, we have very little time before the election, and it's unlikely a court would intervene before Election Day. So it seems like this very lucrative lottery is going to move forward.
And we just have a few seconds left, and as you say, it's the home stretch. So I'm wondering, considering this is a coin flip election, statistically tied, what are you looking out for? Like, what are you watching closely?
I mean, I think really a lot of it is about talking to voters in the field, seeing which way they're leaning. But you're right, the numbers are so close. I think it's really anyone's game right now. And also, I'm watching what's going to happen on Election Day. I mean, I follow a lot of the election law stuff, and there's also been groundwork laid that if it seems like Trump is not going to win, there might be a lot of legal action taken. So I don't know that Election Day is actually going to be the end of the stretch.
Well, an open invite for you to always come back. I know you'll be busy in the field. Katrina Kaufman, thanks so much.
Thank you, Errol.